What if I told you it was so easy to get ahead of 99% of software engineers today? It only takes 30 minutes a day. Thinking about just 30 minutes a day would change your life forever. Stick around to the end of the video. I will give you a step-by-step bulletproof plan on how to get ahead of your peers. Okay. I know you guys wondering, why should I care in the first place? Well, my name is Julian Lewis, and I landed my very first six-figure software engineering job at my senior year at the University of Louisville. After climbing the corporate ladder from starting from co-op to internship to all the way to software engineering 1 to software engineering 2, and now I worked at previous Fortune 500 companies, I'm now in software engineering, transitioning into an entrepreneur. I originally stated in 2 of my previous videos that I have 2 up-and-coming businesses, one called Blue City Build, where I build websites and apps for people, and then Village Esports, where I do things for diversity in the gaming to bring to lower demographic populations. Now, these businesses I built are scaling up. I have made 5 figures from these businesses that I built, trying to scale them up to 6 to hopefully 7 figures one. My goal of this video is to show how easy it actually is to get ahead of 99% of software engineers in the industry. And by the end of the video, you will know exactly what you need to do to get ahead of 99% of software engineers. But before we dive straight into this topic, we first have to figure out how you differentiate yourself from the rest of 99% of the company people or your peers. First, you gotta do simply what they're not willing to do. I know this sounds simple, but you gotta understand that most people in this day-to-day age do the bare minimum. They wake up, they go to work, attend the daily stand-up, push some code, and do just enough to get by. And then they waste the rest of their time scrolling through social media or binge watching shows. An amazing example for this is, imagine that you have this state-of-the-art gym and it's open 24/7 in your apartment complex, but you're the only one who attends it. And the rest of the people in your apartment complex just are glued to their TVs or their phones watching Netflix or indulging in shows. This is a perfect parallel to showcase how many software engineers stay in their comfort zone and do non-productive activities. Just like going to the gym, the resources of growth are laid out perfectly for you, but only a few take the opportunity. Because of this, it is an easy way to get ahead of 99% of software engineers. Think of it like compounding interest. There's an amazing quote out there by Albert Einstein where he states that compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it, and who doesn't pays it. If you just take 30 minutes a day learning a new skill or improving skills that you were previous doing, your knowledge will compound significantly while others will stay complacent. In just a few months down the road, you will learn new skills and earning more money, more motivation, and will be living a better life. Sooner or later, you will be finding yourself building impressive projects to showcase in a deeper understanding in the computer engineering field. Meanwhile, those who wasted their time are still in the same place they were 3 months ago. But what should you do in those 30 minutes to maximize your growth and get ahead? I was asking those same exact questions when I was applying to jobs, when I was looking at other employees that had various impressive projects, contribute to hackathons, or even did open source projects. I wonder, how can I actually compete against these people? How can I stand out? At first I thought I needed to do more projects or compete in more hackathons, or maybe gain a little bit more programming knowledge. But what really gave me the edge over the other competitors in this field was simply creating. I created daily solutions to problems that I had. So if I was applying for jobs, I started sending out cold emails to 50 employers a day on LinkedIn. And for the interview portion, to ace my interview, I simply would spend time researching the company's values, core principles, and things like that, and frameworks they use. So if they use Java, Linux, or Angular, I ask questions over those 3 frameworks. I also learned about their products or technologies and how they wanted to future-proof in the future, so I could get ahead of the advantage of this taking the time of, okay, so if you are running on WebLogic, maybe you want to switch to OpenShift Or if you are using legacy, then you want to get off of legacy code because it's going to be depreciated over time. Or maybe you want to use clusters or Kubernetes, and you want to get into Google platform or Azure or maybe Amazon web services. I use this information to tackle a solution of how to create during interviews, and that ultimately landed me a Secert job coming straight out of college. As I leveled up and realized that getting a hit of 99% software engineers, I learned that eventually we'll have to take the entrepreneurial route. It's great and all to work for your company, but ultimately you kind of see that you are living in the rat race. Okay, you get to a higher promotion, you get more work, more stressed out, and everything else. And eventually, if you leave the next day, they will replace you just like that. So the entrepreneur route, you're already building websites, you're already building mobile applications. All you have to do is find a solution to build your own application on mobile app. Lastly, if there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, is to dedicate 30 minutes a day to build your dream goals. It could be personal growth, physical or mental health, maybe building an app. Just keep in mind, the bigger the solution, the bigger the reward. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and watch all the previous videos. Also, I created a Discord link so people could stay up to touch of things I do, either programming, day-to-day life, PC setups. Join the community. Peace.